All right, so today we are doing another update on the new construction project. As you can see, we have most of the framing already completed. We went ahead and placed the order for all the windows. All windows are custom. As you can see, we already received some of the venting as well, but we are moving forward with this project as fast as can be. Framing is already done. We decided to change over to wood framing instead of metal, so we could create a much more structurally sound project. Thicker walls, more insulated. This is the downstairs garage section. All the windows have framing ready to go. This is the downstairs section. It's one of the bedrooms. In this area, we're doing these pocket doors. That way we can save a whole lot of space, not having to open a swing door. So these are all pockets. They all swing inwards. They all slide. Talagos. Cuidado. Ya tú sabes. So every single window has been framed. We are hoping to have the windows in within the next week or two. We just placed the order. We did the deposit earlier this week. I'm gonna show you guys the upstairs, which is also framed and ready to go. So the next step is the electricity. We're scheduled to start electrical this week. Once we have electrical, we can move forward with plumbing. After plumbing, we have AC. And after AC, we can start doing insulation in all the walls, in the ceiling, attic. Originally, when we started doing the second floor, we put an underlayment to sort of protect everything from humidity and just the weather, because everything was still opened up. But as you can see, with all the walking around, a lot of the underlayment got a little destroyed, and ultimately the second floor is going to have some kind of, we don't know if we're going to do wood or laminate. We don't know exactly what type of floor we're going to do here yet, but we're thinking about covering it with another layer of peel and stick, at least for the balcony for sure. The balcony is always going to have a little bit more weather protection than other areas here, but we're working on concrete and everything. It starts destroying the material, so we ended up doing this over the weekend. We just wanted to have a nice little mansard over the front porch section, just to help with a little bit of everything from rain to sunlight. Just kind of get everything a little bit more on the private side, but just better built for heavy rains and everything like that. The whole roof is technically ready for metal panels. However, since we haven't done the stucco, we can't install the metal panels yet. It's metal, so we really got to be careful in terms of not damaging the actual panels. So our next step is to do the whole stucco. Once we do the stucco, then the guys can go ahead and start installing metal. But as you can see, the flashing has already been installed, so it can rain as much as it wants and we will be 100% okay. As you can see, in Florida, you cannot be messing around when it comes to flashing. This is using a 4x5 piece of metal. Once we go ahead and install the standing seam, this is also going to have another flashing piece over it. which is secured. I think I told you guys before that we're going to be doing a dark bronze color. All the fascia, even the 1x2s, have been painted, so we're moving pretty well so far. But once we get at least the electrical and plumbing, things are going to be moving much quicker once we have drywall up. So, but today we're actually just going to be sealing the mansard that I just showed you guys. So this section here is going to be sealed with more self-adhered underlayment, and that will end that. We're supposed to be starting electrical within the next day or two. One of the things that has us the most puzzled is the stairs. We have to build custom stairs to get to the second floor, and we've gotten about 3 quotes from different companies. They're all over $25,000. So we're sort of in the mix of whether we want to build it ourselves or if we want to pay a company to come and do it. There's always good and bad when it comes to this kind of stuff, because building stairs, especially custom stairs, are not easy. They're very specific. The measurements need to be exact. You want every step to be 7 inches. More than that, it becomes a little bit weird and hard to go up, especially for older folks. And we want our entire family to be able to navigate this home, or whoever ends up owning this home in the future. But all the windows are framed, ready to go, which is really nice. And then later in the future, we still have to create the sides for these stairs here too, the side rails. ¿Cuándo vienen para la electricidad? ¿Cuándo vienen para la electricidad?
Yo voy a ir a buscar uno.
Dice Cobar que ya viene para acá. Para hacer el... ¿Qué más tiene que hacer él?
Ya, eso nomás.
Ok. ¿No hay que hacer nada con flashing ni nada?
Yo creo que no.
Ok.
Si acaso esquina es esquina.
Ponerle algo.
Sí.
Ok.
Rematar el otro. El material sería... de este. Y que quede de... Yo creo que hay más.
Eso no da para la casa.
No.
Aquí hay otros rollitos. This is where we're going to be building the stairs to the second floor. Approximately is going to be about 8 feet from this wall, and the first level is about, I'd say about 5 or 6 feet onto this wall, and then straight up to the second floor. We don't know if we're going to do this spiral or on the side. I have no idea yet, but it's coming. But as you can see, 100% of the framing is completed. This allows us to move forward with pretty much everything else. Once the windows are in, this whole thing is going to look much better. Once the windows are in, then we can get stucco. And once stucco is in, we can go ahead and do some of the painting before we put the metal panels up on the roof. There's the laundry area. So if you are an individual looking to build a home in South Florida, you can contact our team and we can help you out with the entire process, from architecture to engineering, permitting, inspections, everything. I mean, everything changes once you put a roof on this thing. But it's a big difference from the first couple of videos I uploaded to now. A whole lot has been done, and we still have much more to go. However, every beautiful thing requires a lot of work, and it's work in progress, baby. All right, so today we are starting the electrical installation all throughout the property. Right now all the electrical cases are being installed. The team is also working on the electrical panel. So this is probably going to take a good week or so to get everything completed, just because of the amount of wiring that we have to run. However, it is the next step in line, and after this we will be working on plumbing. At the same time, they're going to be working on the ceiling fixtures, hi-hats. ¿Qué te tienen haciendo hoy? ¿Qué te tienen haciendo hoy?
Componiendo ya el piso.
All right, so this is day one of the electrical process installation. Pretty much installing the electrical casings for all the outlets, running the Romex lines, installation of some of the brackets for the hi-hats. As you can see, this is all throughout the garage section. A lot of lights. So all the casings for the hi-hats are being installed. As you can see, Romex lines for electrical outlets all being ran. Control panel over next to the laundry section. The price on copper has increased, so a lot of this wiring is ridiculously expensive. However, we have great trusted partners, and they do a fantastic job in pricing and installation service all throughout. One of the fans is going to go there. It's work in progress. This is probably going to take a good 4 to 5 days to complete because of all the wiring throughout. But it's nice to see everything coming together. We already started the plumbing. This is some of the materials for the plumbing. We're going to do the plumbing ourselves. And right after this, we will be moving forward with the AC and the windows. Window order has already been placed, so we're hoping within the next week or two we can start installing windows. It's little Olivia. Hi. Di hola. So yeah, hopefully we can get this project fully completed. I wouldn't say by the end of the year. It's definitely going to go into January, February of next year.
Hola.
Hola! All right, guys. I will catch you on the next phase of this on day 2, which is tomorrow of electrical.